Um, I purchased this book from eBay, and I got it in the mail, I believe Thursday. Um, I started reading it on Friday, and I finished it this morning, Saturday morning. And it's a very easy book to read and understand. It's about Joanne Gisson. She was healed from evangelist Kathryn Khulman, and she worked with Kathryn Coleman's ministry. Her and her husband Frank bought like a charter bus, and they picked up a lot of people that couldn't make it to like um, Kathryn Coleman's crusades, because she prayed for a lot of people and they got healed. And she was a very powerful woman. She passed away in 1974, and Joanne was just kind of like sharing her story and her experiences. She was on Sid Roth. She was talking about, you know, how God wants to move and use the people of God to do His work. Um, One thing I like about this book is that Joanne goes deep into talking about Kathryn Coleman's life and the type of woman she was. Uh, Kathryn Coleman didn't want to be called a faith healer. She didn't really want any glory. She just wanted it to be all about Jesus. Uh, Joanne said that Kathryn Coleman was a very giving woman. She did a lot for the children. Uh, Even though she wore nice clothes and had a secretary, and she even had a bodyguard, bodybuilder around her when she was in her crusades, she never thought she was better than God. She never wanted to be like recognized for, if she prayed for someone and they got healed. Kathryn Coleman always wanted the healing to be about Jesus. One thing I like about this book is that Joanne was a giver, not a taker. Her and her husband owned a catering business. Um, it was enough to, put food on the table, uh, use the charter bus to pick up other people all around the world to go see Kathryn Coleman. Um, Joanne also worked with Benny Hinn. Um, she was just saying that during, and this book is very powerful. She just said that she didn't even own a home. She barely had $200 in the bank. Uh, she didn't really get paid a lot when she was doing like the bus driving, but she said that God always provided for her. She lived in her house for a long time, but it wasn't paid off. I believe her husband Frank passed away a couple years ago, and she was asking for donations to help her pay off the funeral expenses. Um, she said that she'd been a giver her whole life, but she never got anything. Her and her husband gave everything to the homeless, and they have like a website where they give jobs for homelessness, and their job was basically just to pick up people that needed to be healed. She was telling that, what, you need to have an expectation when serving God, when praying for others. Uh, Miracles is what brings people to the Lord, unbelievers. Reading this book, I've learned that nothing is impossible to God. She even said, "Don't wait on God to don't wait on man, woman, or anyone for an opportunity. Go out there, make the opportunity happen. Go out there and make the miracles happen." She said she didn't serve God to follow Kathryn Coleman, to be a celebrity, to be rich. She was a poor woman, but rich in God. Um, this book will teach you a lot about what it's like, how a real humble Christian should be. Kathryn Coleman was sold out. That's what this book teaches, to be sold out to God. Anyways, I really, really love this book. It's really, really powerful. I've enjoyed it. Anyways, Kathryn Khulman died in 1979, and Joanne Houston passed away in 2020. So I ask people to get a copy of this. This is very powerful, and I hope everybody has a good morning.